What's up, YouTube? What's up, Twitch? Let's get my introduction in. What's up, YouTube? What's up, Twitch? I hope y'all day went well. Because my day went well. I hope y'all day went well because my day went well. And kind of like for me, I want to talk about DC, Marvel, and other stuff. I'm going to talk about doing this stream, and plus I will be doing a tier list on certain stuff. I think, in my opinion, on a tier list, like on certain movies, everything like that, when it should be done. I think, in my opinion, a tier list could be done, like for certain franchises. Something like for DC, Marvel, and everything else. Like I think, in my opinion, you can rate them different based on your preference. We think was good, bad, in between. I think, in my opinion, the preference it was something you like because think about some people like Marvel movies, some people like DC movies. But in my opinion, I do like I do like DC over Marvel. In my opinion, that's just my opinion about the whole thing. I do like DC stuff a little bit more than Marvel, and for my opinion about the whole DC and Marvel type of debate. But the thing I mean, right? I like both companies. Some people, some some people might not like that I like both companies. Sound like, uh, and that's just my opinion. Sound like I think, in my opinion, sound like some of our movies was good, some was average, some was bad, and some was in between. In my opinion, some was good, some was bad, and some was in between. And and the thing about my opinion, thing on Marvel movies is it sounds like the Marvel fans. Some Marvel fans cannot call out when a movie's bad. In my opinion, and that is my opinion about the whole thing. And that is my opinion about the whole thing. But I think, in my opinion, sounds like Marvel fans can't really call out when a movie's bad, when it's average, when it's in between, which I think, in my opinion, which is a bad thing. If you can't call out your own company, your own company when it's bad, when it's good, when it's in between. The thing with me, Marvel and DC, I know, I know that all these movies they make is not the best, and that just me being just a fan, in my opinion, and that just me just being a gesture. And the thing, in my opinion, sounds like some people might not like me, just being a gesture and stuff like that, in my opinion. But things that just me, in my opinion, about the whole sound like for me, right? Deal with how could I say this? Something like for me, in my opinion, about the whole like DC Marvel thing, which I think, in my opinion, which shouldn't be a war, which I think, in my opinion, which is which is bad. I think I saw that. It's actually being a war between DC and Marvel. Because the thing about me, right, is like I know Marvel and DC just do two different things. I'm different. They do stuff different, in my opinion. That you might not like the way they do it, that Marvel and DC do it, but the thing is, like for Marvel and DC, do something different. Something like for me is like I think in my opinion, it's something like Marvel and DC actually do their movies and shows that that sound like just for me, right? Sound like in my opinion about the whole, like I think the DCEU is better than the Marvel universe at a certain point, and telling story to a certain point, which I think, in my opinion, some like just when DC and Marvel put out there's a certain good movie that DC don't know how to get that type of credit, which I noticed, which I think in my opinion is wrong. Which I think in my opinion sounds like if Marvel make a good movie, just say it. If DC make a good movie, then that's what. If if DC make a good movie, then you say that DC make a good movie, which I think is my opinion. Sound like for me everything like that, and that just me in my opinion about the whole. Which I think in my opinion could be good, could be bad. Which I think is my opinion could be if y'all got different opinion about a movie or a franchise, which I think could be good, could be bad. But 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 the thing in my opinion about it, it sounds like I think the DC universe could be looking up in my opinion. It could be looking up in my opinion. Could be looking up, could be looking up back. But the thing, just in my opinion about the whole, like I think DC Future is a real good future, which I think in my opinion is sound like for me, right? If you take movies sound like Black Adam, with who's be coming out, which I think in my opinion could be a good thing, and time for everything like that, which I think they could be a good thing or a bad thing. And time for me, right? The time for me, right? What I think the Black Adam movie could do. The Black Adam movie for me could do about, like I say, they could do about two, 300. It can make about 500 million, I think, just for being a new IP, which I think, in my opinion, could be, and that is good to me to be a new IP, and that's just me in my opinion about the whole, like if Black Adam could make a 500, 600 million, I think, throughout their whole movie run, which could be, which is a good thing, and that just me in my opinion about it. Um, yeah, that's a good thing in my opinion. If it makes 500, 600 million, which I think in my opinion, which could be good, which could be bad, but I think in my opinion, um, I think that 560 million based on a new IP, and which I think is a good, which I think is good if Black Adam can make that much money. But the thing is, like, some people, some people might agree, some people might disagree. But the thing is that kind of for me, in my opinion, everything like that is like I think that some people could make it. Um, some fans make it bad to be a DC fan. Some fans make it bad to be a Marvel fan. But then for me, I'm fans of both. And plus for me, I am a fan of both just because I like both companies. And plus, I like both franchises, in my opinion. But the franchise I like more is DC. I do like Marvel, DC things first, and and plus, in my opinion, everything like that is like um kind of for me, right? If they can make things like good, bad, in between, but I am not sure. But thing, just in my opinion, everything else like that. But the thing is, but just in my opinion, everything else like that. Like time for companies, everything else like that. It is like for me, right? Sound like just for me, uh, um, it sound like for people if they can put their bias aside. I think, in my opinion, and just give a movie a chance. Just look at the movie. Just look at the movie. If you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. But but the thing is, this is my caveat. When you come in and looking at a movie, don't try to go in the movie as a bias. Come come in the movie open minded. Just in my opinion, because like for me, right, like for each Marvel movie I went in with an open mind. I came out if I liked it, didn't like it, and that's just me. Some movies of Marvel of the MCU I had liked more than others, but some movies were bad. It was a couple of them bad though. I think, in my opinion, some people think all the movies Marvel make is good, but then it's like they need to learn um that they not, which I think in my opinion could be good, could be bad, but things so like for me, right? Certain movies and Marvels that I like a little bit more than others, and plus for me, I'm about to say that thing about Marvel I like, the thing about DC movies I like, but I'm about to pull out the MCU movies first. The MCU movies, which one I like more than others, because then y'all can agree, y'all can disagree, but the thing about it, just in my opinion about the whole thing about me, my opinion, just about the whole thing and stuff like that. Um, Iron Man. I like the Iron Man movie. The first Iron Man movie. was good. That was one of the best movies that one of the best solo movies I've seen so far. Like for an Iron Man movie and for a Marvel movie, it's one of the best. Besides besides the Sam Raimi Spider-Man solo movies, this is one of the best ones that can be up there with the Sam Raimi and Marvel and stuff like that. That's one of them. The Incredible Hulk movie. I had liked that movie. It was good. It wasn't a bad movie, but it's like a fun movie to make. The thing about and just for me, in my opinion about the whole, but the thing about me, in my opinion about the whole MCU universe, everything else like that, is it sound like for me, it's like the MCU universe is like the next one is Iron Man 2. Iron Man 2 it's not as good. It's not as good as Iron Man 1, in my opinion. But then it's like Iron Man 2 was good. It was good, but it wasn't good as one, which I think in my opinion. And if y'all think differently, then y'all can type y'all comments. If y'all like Iron Man 2 better than Iron Man 1, then by me. But Iron Man 2 wasn't good as Iron Man 1. But that's just me in my opinion about the whole thing. And that's just my opinion. David, do you need another wait a minute. Oh, YouTube? Oh, sorry, YouTube. I just ain't handle something. And just for me and YouTube, Twitch. Sorry for that, but I just handle something right quick. But the thing about me now, the thing me, in my opinion about the whole thing, and and plus I'm about to put down the link. I'm about to put down the link just for anybody who want to come in. I'm gonna put down a link for anybody who want to come in and stuff like that. And if they got a question about me, if they got a question about it, and stuff like that, if they got a question about it, you got a question to ask me, I'm putting down the link just for y'all to come in. Yeah, this is the link for just for anybody who want to come in for Twitch or YouTube. Either y'all can come in. But but sound like in my opinion about the whole yeah, universe thing about the Iron Man 2 that I just one, but then I still like Iron Man 2 to a point. And for the other movie, it's Thor. This movie was the first part of the movie, the first 5 10 minutes of the movie was good. He was in Asgard, beating down all them people, but the rest of the movie was boring. And plus, I just man, the first part of Thor was good, but they should have put more action in this movie. Or Thor, or Thor have to prove himself, just to prove himself, worthy to wear his armor and stuff like that. Then that would make it a little bit better, I think, in my opinion. More action, prove himself, going through Asgard, going through all these trials and stuff like that. Him proving himself. Captain America, First Avenger. I kind of like this. I like this. That was a good origin movie. That was a good origin movie, just for a Captain America movie, in my opinion. And plus, after that, but the thing is that Iron Man 2 doesn't introduce Black Widow 2. It did some good things in that too. But the next one is Avengers. This is one of the most iconic films I think in Marvel history. It's Avengers, which I think, in my opinion, that is me, in my opinion, sound like the thing is like some some people might agree, some people might not agree. But thing for me, right, is it sound like I don't think that they actually agree that they're better, in my opinion. But that that's just me, in my opinion, about the whole thing. But I just think that some of the stuff they just, but some for me, in my opinion, everything like that, like the other one, Iron Man 3. That Iron Man 3 was the man, that ended kill it for me, yo. Man, that Iron Man 3 movie, man, that could have been one of the best MCU movies, man. If they wouldn't have just put that, man, I was mad, bro. That's one of the man. That's one of the worst things in Marvel history that they did, bro. That's that man. Shut the what they did to Iron Man 2, man. I was mad, bro. Iron Man 3 and Thor Dark World. I like that one a little bit more than the first one, but but still it's average. But Captain America Winter Soldier, I like that movie. I like that movie, Captain America Winter Soldier. I actually like that one. That was a good movie in my opinion, Captain America Winter Soldier. And put the next one, man. And let's go to the next one. Guardians of the Galaxy. I like the movie, but the movie's too jokey. I liked it, but the thing is, like, the ending wasn't good. They had to dance to city, dance, really, bro. Why in the world would you be dancing just outside the universe? Why? Why would you be doing that of all things? Try to dance to save the universe and Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one, which don't make no sense. But the other one, Avengers Ultron, Avenger Ultron, it was good, but was the villain was good, but the thing is that they had it backwards. We could think about it. It's supposed to be like Hank Pym that made Ultron. It's supposed to have been Hank Pym that made that made Ultron and not Iron Man. But the thing is, like, I didn't see people calling that out. I think, in my opinion, something like some fans don't do. I think, in my opinion, something like that one for me was good. Ultron just for average good. Avenger was just an average good movie. which I think, in my opinion, could be good, could be bad. But then, which I think, in my opinion, could be good, which I think, in my opinion, could be that other movie. What's the other movie though? Ant Man. Yeah, Ant Man. Hey, God. Which I think, in my opinion, could be good, could be bad. What the word is that? What is that sound? I hope that sound go away. Cause I don't hear nothing. Hmm. Yeah, hear it? Hello, hello, hello. I think, in my opinion, that could be a good thing. That could be a bad thing. But then sound like could be good, could be bad. But then the next movie is Civil War. Civil War, but Civil War for me is a good movie. Doctor Strange was good. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was good. Spider Man Homecoming, average. Thor Ragnarok, joke that is a joking movie. Black Panther, one of the best movies in the MCU. Avengers Infinity War, I liked it. Ant Man the Wasp, average. Cap Marvel, bad movie. And those is mine kind of rating for the movies and stuff like that. Those my ratings for the movie and stuff like that. So like, some people might agree, some people might not agree. But the thing about me, right, it's like if you agree with it, you do. If you don't, you don't. Then it's like I don't want to force people to do nothing. They just don't want to do. And it sounds like the other stuff I want to talk about is Batgirl in DC overall. And let's just talk about the Batgirl article when they got people the Batgirl article where they got I see that they got Batgirl Leslie. Let me see. Let me try to see right now. I'm about to share the article with y'all. Wait a minute. It's two articles I show you about the Batgirl article, but the thing is like but the thing for me it's like which earth this Batgirl supposed to be from? And that's the problem I have. And let's just try to find the articles right quick. I'm waiting on the article to load up. God, it's two articles though. This the Batgirl talent for lines up test for Barbara Gordon role. Um, that's the article and share it right now. Batgirl, right? Batgirl casting. Let me try to find an article for it. Shoot. That girl, Tina lines up. Girl, talents up. Lines up to test for Barbie Gordon role. It is Lou Richardson. We is Marky and Leslie Grace. Okay. Even though the audience won't see Robert Pattinson and the Batman for another 8 months in Warner Brothers, DC Films are putting the wheels in motion on the next superhero that tells Deadline executive to expected to test a group of actors starting this week for the highly coveted role Batgirl. Batgirl is a popular character though. Things y'all can agree or disagree on that, but the thing is, it's like Batgirl is a popular character. Rather, rather admit or not, Batgirl is a popular character, and that just me and my opinion about the whole thing. Rather we admit it or not, that these characters right here, it's not like Batgirl is some of the characters that we need to get right, which I think, in my opinion, that could be good, which could be a bad thing. But the thing about it, that's in my opinion, right? This article right here, I mean, Warner Brothers is willing to put the work and the action in first. I think, in my opinion, and showing people, showing fans that they're doing the work. They, they try to get the universe back on track, and it's so called. It is done. But all those deals are Isabella Mars, Zoe Dutch, Leslie Grace. We also heard Haley Lou Richardson name. She might have bought out. She might have bought bowl out before the in my opinion. DC, which I think in my opinion could be good, could be bad, but things for me, it's like I actually think that this is a good idea to put a Batgirl film just on like a on streaming service. Because your streaming needs certain to give people reason why to tune into it, which I think in my opinion that some people don't give you a reason to, but some people do. Which I think you if they put on a streaming service, but some tell on the wraps. It's not Gordon, but Commissioner Gordon behind the cape and the version Gordon is the most stylish version of Batgirl character. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true. And was first introduced in 1961 as Beta King. Oh, I think I heard that. Like for this, my pick might be what can I say? Leslie, Zoe Dutch. Those the two I might like, but Isabella Good that is they going the young version of Batgirl. But I'm not sure which version they going with. But there's Haley Richardson and just not bad bad to go with either. And that's the thing. 40 good, which I my how old is it? I know Zoe Dutch on that. I know, and plus I know that Haley and on. Let me try to see how old is Isabella is. Hmm. Isabella. It's a Merce. Hmm. Oh, she 20. She 20. Okay. Okay. Then she good. She 20. Then she old enough to play then. Which I think, in my opinion, it's a good thing. Which I think, in my opinion, can be a good or a bad thing. But I think it's up to y'all what's working out on who I pick because my pick might have been Zoe or just Leslie Grace. Those my two. But the thing is, if they going young, then Mercy might be the pick for you for the studio. I think. but that's just me and my opinion about the whole thing. This is Merce right here. He Grace, the Dutch. Yeah, I think in my opinion, it could be good, could be bad. Which I think is my opinion now. My opinion. I'm gonna go with Lizzie Grace. That might be the best in both worlds, I think. But things sound like in my opinion, Leslie Grace might be the best one for you. But the thing is, like some people might agree, some people might not agree. But then, my opinion about the whole man, that's Batgirl thing. I was just waiting on y'all to comment if y'all wanted to comment or not like that. If y'all want to comment, then y'all could. But since somebody want to comment, I would give my reason why I like Leslie Grace. I think, in my opinion, like I think in my opinion, it's a good, bad, in between. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure for y'all um which do y'all like. But kind of like for me, I would go with I'll go with Mercer. If you go young, if you're going older, um, if you're going older, I'll go with Haley Richardson. In between, I'll go like in between, and plus you want your. I like Leslie. I like her too. She one of my favorites. I think. I think for me, but that's just me and my opinion about the whole thing. Let me see now. Let me see. I see Batgirl casting, and my with Leslie or Zoe. Those my those my two favorites right now. And my third one, yeah. But the thing about Mona, I think, is like I'm not. I, I, I'm just not sure which part they're using, which version they're using. If they go older, it's out the first one I use. If they go younger, then Mona, I think, Isabella. But the other, Hey Richardson, yeah, she could be a special one too. I think that could be good, could be bad in between, but yeah, but that's a good thing. The other thing about it is, it was another article on this same thing on the Batgirl about the casting news update or something like that. Let's go to it. It was on Batgirl casting news too. Dang, I didn't know which one was it. shucks. Come on now. Dang, that is our getting slow. Okay, let me share it. Um, right here. Whew, it's good. It's good. Okay, it got Batgirl, Lazy Lands, a role of Bobby Gordon. Really? Yes. I guess right. I guess right on this. I guess right on this. Okay. Okay, I guess right. Sound like Black Things about Warner Brothers DC film. Okay. 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 I understand that. I like it. I like it. And she was in the movie The Heights, just in case you know what that it's like effort testing this week. Warner Brothers DC wants to their legend back. Okay, okay, she gonna play in background. I hope she plays the part good, but if it's not her, it's all I want. All I want is just a good movie. That's all I want, bro. Just give me a good movie, and I'm cool with you. I'm cool. Just give me a good movie, bro. Just give me a good movie, and I'm good. And that's all I ask for. That's all I ask for. It's a good movie, and I'm good. It's some like some people might agree, some people might not agree. All right, just give me a good movie. I'm good, and that's it. But it just me, in my opinion, about the whole thing. It sounds like if you give me a good movie, everything else like that, then I will be good to go. And give me bad movies. So I think which I think, in my opinion, some people might do. But stand by, just in my opinion about the whole universe thing. I think this open up the universe a little bit bigger when you put Ant Man in it. Boy, God dug it. God dug it. Not Ant Man, but when you put in Batgirl, that open up the universe a little bit bigger of Gotham. That open up Gotham a little bit more. Batgirl. I think, in my opinion, do. But there's some people might agree, some people might not agree. But that's just me. But then the some next thing that shoot I might like to do, I think, in my opinion, which I think could be good, could be bad, could be in between. But I like, how could I say, which I do like certain characters. I do like certain characters have their own movie. Something like Nightwing needs his own movie. Um, Nightwing, Batgirl, they need her own movie. Let me see who else need their own movie. So you can't put Black Canary on a movie because think about she is connected to Green Arrow, but but she do got adventures by herself of fighting enemies and stuff like that. But the thing is, you gotta put her up in a Green Arrow movie. But that's just me, in my opinion. But some people might agree with that. Some people might not. But the thing about for me, right, is like always try your best. Which I think, in my opinion, that they actually just be trying to do. I think, in my opinion, is is it sound like, for me, right? It's like, it it just like, for me, is it just like each actress and actor play their own role and just play the best of the ability. I think, in my opinion, some people might agree with that, some people might not agree with that. But stands for me, just play their own role, play it good. In my opinion, if you agree, don't agree, it's up to you. It's up to you. And they, if you like this casting, if you don't, me, I like the casting, but I know the comic sheet white. But the thing is that you've got to work with the climate with this today, which is wrong, but you got to do it. But this um this little thing is good. This casting good, and she was good in the Heights, which I think, in my opinion, the Heights movie wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad movie, in my opinion. Some people didn't like the movie, but I did. It was a good movie, I think, in my opinion. But if you agree with it, you don't, you don't. But that's just me. And the last thing, and what's the last thing that I just want to do is talk about last thing I want to do is talk about Star Wars. Some Star Wars movies better than others, but the thing is, next screen of that I will be next screen of video. I will I will be putting out a video of me ranking all the Star Wars movies. Coming out this week. Coming out this week, and plus YouTube. I'll see y'all later. I see y'all later, and see y'all on the stream.